promised I wouldn't break down today, and I'm trying not to. But the one thing I didn't get to say about this is, we've seen Baranor in the Shadow of War video games, but he was a made-up character for the Lord of the Rings.
Can I get that Clarence Thomas from Clarence Thomas on the house? Look at that. Good. Everything in here is good. Be right with you, Silly. Can I help you?
I'm looking for someone from the Drop Squad.
And I've never seen myself represented in the Lord of the Rings before, so
Come back, brother.
Yeah, this is as far as I can go in that video. Because as soon as he starts sniveling about, I can finally see myself, I can't do it. I can't do it. I saw this video on Eric July's channel, Young Ripper's channel. And I went to TikTok to get the video because I wanted to do my own video on it. Went back again because when I download the video, I can't get the watermark on it. Now, Google sucks. Their search engine used to be great. But if you say, hey, I'm going to download this TikTok video with the watermark, Google will keep giving results for it without the watermark. So whatever, I couldn't do it. But anyway, I went back to try to do it again. And I see now that this guy, Ebony Warrior Studios, has replied to Eric July. Replied in quotes because he didn't watch the video, and he says he didn't watch the video, and he basically is just sending his little viewers, his little followers, to attack and report Eric July. He's like, yeah, he is the tweet that's promoting his video about me crying. Have fun, y'all have fun. He's sitting there. Well, I'll just show you the video. It's hard to watch this guy because, like I said, it's humiliating. I'm a black guy. It's humiliating to see a grown black man. And Eric July was right. He's absolutely right. These assholes only see legitimacy in white characters. The guy said it himself in the original video where he's sniveling. And he's talking about, yeah, they had the one black character in Shadow of Mordor, but it didn't mean anything. Now that they have, this Magic the Gathering card, I finally get to see. I can't take this guy seriously at all. He's got a hammer and sickle in his bio, and he's just a puddle of nothing. He's just a wimpy, whiny, weaselly. I'm not going to engage with the criticism. It's just some incel. I'm going to tell my little circle jerk of goofball followers and commenters to go attack this guy's Twitter. Now, Eric July didn't say that, do that to him, but he's saying it because, online leftists, this guy, he looks like FD Signifier as it is. He might as well just be FD Signifier. It probably is FD Signifier, sniveling and crying. Oh, me, a Eurocentric white character has now been turned black. I'm so proud. And then the funniest part of that so-called response video is him saying, this guy, Ebony Warrior Studios, FD Signifier, whatever, saying, they took somebody took the Magic Gathering card and they turned Aragorn back to white. And he's I'm just going to show the video, but he's looking as if, like, that tells you everything you need to know. That the person who changed a white character, who's now been turned black for this stupid card set, has changed it back to white. And he's acting like, you see how racist they are? He took a black character that's actually white. He took an originally white character that Magic the Gathering turned black and turned it back to white. You see how racist they are? They don't want to put up with our bullshit. They don't want to put up with our cultural appropriation. They racist. Like, I guess I can't take this guy seriously.
So incels got a hold of my video where I got emotional about finally seeing myself represented in the Lord of the Rings, and this particular person made a YouTube video about it. I didn't watch the video, but most of the comments he's talking about how it's pathetic. People talking about how it's gay for a man to cry. Just imagine being so emotionally stunted that you don't have the ability to feel emotion outwardly. You know what I mean? But do me a favor. Go to this account on Twitter and have some fun. Because they really, it doesn't go to that account and look. Somebody took the Magic the Gathering card and did artwork over Aragorn's face to make him white again. So yeah, just go have some fun with this.
And you see people in comments, sniveling alongside of him, and I'm like, I'm a nerd, I'm a geek, I love Spider-Man, Superman, Batman, all of them. I didn't relate to them on their skin color, and that's Eric July's point. And these people know it. Since he has that hammer and sickle, to him, art and entertainment is propaganda, and he really does only see legitimacy in white characters, because he had a black character in Shadow of Mordor, and he dismissed it. It wasn't that big of a deal. He has to know, he's an adult, and this is why people got on him. He says the thing about, people said he's gay if he was crying. I don't have a problem with a grown man crying. It's the fact that this dude is crying over a stupid Magic the Gathering card. It is not even like he cried at a moment in Lord of the Rings that really touched him. When Samwise is telling Frodo, I'm not going to give up on you and all that stuff. You can't, send me back and all that stuff. Whatever he was saying, I forgot exactly what it was. But in the Return of the King, all the shit that Samwise did in Return of the King was really emotional. And he was the hero and the stolen heart of that damn series, Samwise. But anyway, if he was crying at something like that, there's no problem, But this motherfucker is crying at pandering. They pandering to him. And again, he's an SJW, clearly. So there's no point in talking to him. Like I said, it may as well be FD signifier. There's no point, and he doesn't want to engage with criticism. He just wants to send mobs after people who criticize him and stand on representation matters. They're racist because they want to take a white character that we turn black back to white. It's weird. It's like this weird kind of thing where, to me, it feels like you see a black man crying at a picture of a black man standing next to a white elf woman, and it's like, do you sure you want to really go this route, that you really want to put a video out that you're crying because you've seen this?
Say the N-word, I must.
You can't say that word, Yoda.
Yes, I can.
Standing next to this white woman, and you're like, I can see myself next to that white elfish woman. It's just something disgusting and humiliating about that. They got, Marlon James is writing some of the best fantasy out there, based in African folklore and fantasy. You got some badass, interesting characters in that shit, in those books. And he's crying because some Eurocentric character has been turned black by just some, damn card company. It's not even, apparently, I don't know if this is true. I saw in the comments they said that they teamed up. I guess they would have to. They would have to get permission from the Lord of the Rings Foundation, the Tolkien estate or whatever, to do this. But that isn't, if J.R. Tolkien came to me and said, hey, guess what? Aragorn is now black. I'd be like, why? I grew up with him being white. Making him black, it just changes the whole thing. No, it doesn't fit. I care about lore and continuity. Doesn't make sense that you're suddenly changing them black. And I don't trust you. The only reason why you're changing them black is because you're scared of getting canceled. That doesn't mean anything to me. You get the black Superman with the Lois Lane meme. And that's what I think about when I see the Aragorn next to the little white elfish queen lady. And I'm like, this looks like the stupid black Superman meme where he's carrying his little white snowflake princess around. Don't worry, I'll protect you. There's something, I don't know. It's probably not worth getting into it too much. These people are lost. This guy is in a sunken place. And it's hilarious because you're living in this weird world where you have a bunch of white people in this guy's comments telling him how great he is for crying that this stupid fucking Magic the Gathering race swapped a bunch of characters in Lord of the Rings, and he's supposed to this is what Eric July is saying in the video. Like I said, he won't watch it. But what he's saying is, you already love this stuff. How does changing the skin tone of the characters make it any more special? What was stopping you from cosplaying as these characters before? Were you waiting for permission from Whitey to go, oh no, now Aragorn is black? Now I can finally cosplay as Aragorn. It's just cosplay as Aragorn. You got black women cosplaying as all kinds of anime characters and Harley Quinn, and it's fine. The thing I have always hated about that, though, is the response that people have online, where they pretend it's this big, stunning, and brave thing because a black woman dressed up like Harley Quinn, and they treat it like it's more important than it actually is, like it's some kind of counterculture revolution, when it's really just a black woman who loves Harley Quinn, thinks she'll look good in the costume, and she does, great. If she doesn't, whatever. It's not, you're not changing the world because you made Aragorn look like some damn house Negro standing next to this little snowflake. Why don't you make them both black? Why do you have just the black dude with the white woman? Because for me, this isn't about representation. To me, it's clearly some blue-haired weirdo wanting to attack white fans of fantasy, you know, because they want to clean it up, and they don't want to. And they want to make fun and insult and aggravate white fans, because, like the guy said, this Ebony Warrior guy said, you see what they did with the card. They took him and they turned Aragorn back to white. And he's looking like he's making some kind of profound statement. You see how racist they are, right? They took a white character and made him white again. It's, you know, it's sad to see someone with such a lack of self-awareness, you know, to be an adult, a black man, crying because they took a Eurocentric white fantasy character and then just made a black version of him. Like, no one will recognize this character as actually Aragorn. They're just calling him Aragorn on this card, and that's enough for you to snivel and snot and cry and whine and act like there's some watershed moment in humanity, in race relations, that I get to see myself as Aragorn because that means more to me than an original black character from the same franchise. That'd be like if some black woman cried on TikTok because they cast a black woman to play Anne Boleyn. I finally get to see myself as the Queen of England. Oh, shut up.
Get the fuck out of here.